Chapter 26 Leaving the Gold Shop. Zhang Li looked at his now plentiful balance, but couldn't muster joy. Recalling his recent dire funds, even with a full pocket, his mood remained heavy. The supermarket was thriving in the other world, a hit in Tor City, and had opened a branch in the capital, earning heaps of gold by assets alone. He was a tycoon, but only in the other world. All along, he'd used his parents' inheritance to buy goods on earth for sale in the other world. His parents had worked hard, leaving a decent but not vast fortune. No matter how much, it couldn't withstand constant spending without income. Or rather, the Earth's supermarket's earnings couldn't cover the other world's losses. Gold and silver were universal. He could exchange other wealthy coins for money. But it wasn't sustainable. He'd done it a few times, careful not to attract attention. What now? He couldn't keep relying on exchange as more would raise suspicions. Closing the supermarket was unthinkable. It was his daily routine, and he wouldn't consider it unless desperate to keep it running. He needed an earth income source. Get-rich-quick schemes were plentiful, but written in the penal code. Zhang Li sighed deeply, passing a lottery shop. He bought a scratch-off. Unluckily, he won nothing, losing 20 yuan. Zhang Li, even more depressed, the northwest wind felt as cold as the other world's winter. Days later, Augustus came for his drink order. He'd come from the central square, close to the shopping street, so he picked it up himself, sharing good news. The winter snow festival's near, and the square's decorations are done. Zhang Li, if you've got time, check it out and give some feedback. Every year's festival is similar this year, with new faces in Tor City. We want ideas to make it better. Plus, if Zhang Li got involved, he might be more interested, and actually a ton. Augustus thought slyly. Okay, Zhang Li said listlessly, I'll stop by when I'm free. Augustus. Hun. He signaled his guards to load the drinks, then studied Zhang Li's expression, sitting behind the counter, engrossed in a magic book. Zhang Li looked as usual, but Augustus, now a friend, sensed his low mood. Even his page turning was slower, distracted. Zhang Li. Augustus asked directly, something on your mind? Zhang Li paused, touching his face. Is it that obvious? Very. Who told you? He'd been asked 16 times today. No one. Augustus said. Puzzled, you look preoccupied. Isn't it obvious? Zhang Li, what's troubling you? Augustus asked, concerned. Maybe I can help. Zhang Li thought and answered honestly. I'm worried about money. I'm wondering if there's another income source besides the supermarket. Augustus gasped. Eyes wide, you lack money. I told you. Your prices are too low. Augustus interrupted loudly. Everything you sell is rare and precious, even at triple the price. People would clamor for it. Selling so cheap is like charity. Wait, have you been losing money? No. Zhang Li struggled to explain amid the barrage. I'm not losing money. Just. But Augustus's eyes were full of doubt. Misinterpreting his words, Augustus strode out, ordering an aide outside. Go to the Lord's mansion and get the items I prepared for Mr. Zhang Li from my study. The aide galloped off, returning soon with what Augustus requested. A magic bag with spatial expansion, a hot item in magic shops. Augustus placed it on the counter with a document. Zhang Li took it casually, asking, what's this? The blonde noble raised his chin, smirking proudly. Your dividends. Dividends for what? Zhang Li's words died as he opened the bag, revealing a dazzling pile of gold coins. What dividends? The document confirmed it. Dividends from the capital's supermarket. Not just the bag's coins, but a staggering sum on paper. So much. I told you, your products are miraculous. Triple the price, and people would still buy. Plus, it's the capital. Reports of the opening success had reached him. As Zhang Li's partner and a loyal customer, the capital's frenzy was expected. More importantly, that membership system you came up with was genius. The first morning, 100 slots filled for the limited cosmetics. Nobles and the rich spent lavishly, buying over 500 gold coins worth to become members. Even after the cosmetics ran out, enthusiasm didn't wane. The membership offered discounts on daily necessities and new product notifications. Thanks to Duchess Becker, those who missed the cosmetics regretted it, eagerly awaiting their release. The daily necessities prices, set by the deans with local standards, were luxury tier high prices. Eager customers and Zhang Li's hefty dividends were the result. The dean's share went towards city's development. Actually, due to initial costs, this isn't much, Augustus said smugly. But every month, you'll get more. No more money worries. Zhang Li. Augustus studied him gradually. His smile faded, his expression serious. Aren't you happy, Zhang Li? How could I not be? Zhang Li said heavily. I'm thrilled, really. Really, the capital's doing so well. We'll need to restock soon, right? I almost forgot. That's why I'm here. Augustus pulled out another order. The last batch was a hit. This is next month's order for the capital. Zhang Li took it, seeing, as expected, a large quantity. Augustus watched him hesitantly within his imagination. Zhang Li seemed even more down than before. Augustus what? Is there a luck potion in this world? Zhang Li asked. One that makes you lucky, guaranteeing lottery wins. You mean a fortune potion? Augustus replied. Those just borrow future luck. Even a brief boost leaves you worse off later. Augustus asked. Confused, what's a lottery? Zhang Li said mournfully. A dream of overnight riches. The blonde noble looked utterly baffled. Back on Earth, Zhang Li called his supplier, ordering next month's daily necessities per the order hanging up. He sighed deeply at the bill. The other world's Zhang Li was a tycoon, but what did that matter to Earth's Zhang Li? Could he use his otherworldly magic to earn money here? He practiced well, controlling his magic output, avoiding accidents like the succulent tree, but using it might get him dissected in a lab. Zhang Li opened his messaging app after half a day. His dorm group had 99 plus messages. Everyone was unusually active. Scrolling up, one roommate was ranting about their boss, sparking others to join in, escalating from 996 workloads to awful co-workers, then dreaming of early retirement. Until they checked their wallets and sobered up. Zhang Li copied the vibe. Zhang Li, so broke, busy with interdimensional travel. He rarely checked messages and appeared less in the group. His message drew quick as what's up? Supermarket not doing well. Never asked how's your supermarket going. Zhang Li, if it's tough, get a job. While you're still a fresh grad, I can refer you. Your resume solid. Ding. A private message popped up. It was his rich roommate, Lin Shenru. You sure on cash?